Hey, good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on whatever part of the world you're in. This is Gorgo 2005, welcoming you, every one of you, to the channel today. I have a couple of fresh shout outs that I need to give for people who have joined the channel through following in between streams, in between our Wednesday 3 p.m. Eastern Time stream and today at noon Eastern. I have Manager Tyson that came in with the follow, as well as Boom Coach 2. Thank you both very much for your follows on the channel. We greatly appreciate it. That takes us up to 919 follows on the channel, which to me is still, to this day, a mind-boggling number. I was expecting maybe 100 or 200 when I started this out. To be approaching 1,000 humbles the old fart and hits me right here in the feels. So thank you again, every single one of you, for your follows on the channel and for your continued support. We always appreciate it. Okay, let's think about what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be spending a lot of time with the main team, the Flames, because they've got some prep work that they need to do in preparation of going up to bronze level tomorrow, or I'm sorry, on Monday. I'm pretty sure that they will gain promotion to bronze, as 10 teams in iron will get shoved upstairs. And I have the best record right now. I'm the #1 seed in the entire league. So we'll take a look at them and maybe get some other stuff taken care of and out of the way. We might take a peek at the other two teams, though. I've been basically ghost shipping them this week. Oof, good to see you. Good to see you as always. I've been basically ghost shipping the other two accounts, including my future theme team, which I'm hoping either sometime today or perhaps even tomorrow I would be starting to build myself a theme team. If I don't have anything else to go with, or anything better to go with the treasury that I've got, what I may end up doing is just finish the live mission cards for my Reds and get at least that mission out of the way, and I can use those guys to at least get my theme team started, and I can buy some other cards, some higher cards up further down the line, like say a Jakey May, or I think there was a recent limited edition card that may have come out that I might have had an interest in. There are several cards that I've got an interest in, including some that I had no idea actually played for the Reds until I looked them up on Baseball Reference. And we'll maybe take a look at Baseball Reference, because I'm thinking about that at the moment in relationship to somebody who is currently pitching on my bronze tournament team. But that's another story, and we will try to get to that sometime over the course of the morning. But in the meantime, why don't we go ahead and just get into the game? We only have about 6.5 minutes until ad break number 1. So let's go ahead and jump in and see what's cooking inside of OOTP, okay? Oops, it looks like I need to reestablish my connection. Bear with me a moment. There we go. Now we're in. Okay, good. Okay, so there's OOTP. I've got the top of the hour sim that just completed. And let's see if I can continue my perfect streak to start out today. And yes, I am continuing my perfect streak. I think this should now be 5 wins in a row, and we will confirm that here shortly. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the last sim in August. Yes, I have 5 wins in a row. That's 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time there. Then here we have 10:30, 11, 11:30, and 12 Eastern. So I am fully caught up. I am 5-0 on the day so far. So I'm glad to see things getting off to a good start. Let's look and see what my magic number is, because as already advertised here, I'm sitting in first place in not only my division, but also in the entire league, which is Iron 168. Okay, I'm sitting up here 13 games away from triple digits at 87 and 51, gone 8-2 in my last 10, and I have won 5 in a row, as already noted. Okay, and I've got a 14.5 game lead right now with a magic number of only 11. I should be clinching perhaps over the course of the stream today. Who knows? We'll see. But also looking ahead towards the end of the stream, if nobody is live for me to raid into at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, I may continue on and go a little longer than 2, okay? Not only to give some of you folks a chance to get more drops while I can still do it, but because I will have the ability to provide drops regardless of how long I go. So if I can stay on a little longer as an affiliate to give you a chance to get all of your drops, then so be it. Because I've already been notified that Tesuiji, the person that we normally raid into on Saturdays, will not be broadcasting today. He is away from his home, as far as I know, somewhere up above the border, up there in Canada, if you pardon the expression there. He is not broadcasting this weekend, so we will not be raiding him. But if anybody else happens to be live that is an affiliate, you can count on being sent over to that channel as close to 2 p.m. as practically possible. So anyway, so we got that going. Laptop Hound is saying, okay, you're off for some coffee and some grandson time. Great move there, Lap. Fantastic, Lap. Have fun with your grandson, okay? I know if I were in your shoes, I would be doing the exact same thing, sitting down with a nice mug of Java and enjoying family. It's the best. I mean, like you can't get any better than that. Alrighty, so anyway, we see where I'm sitting in first place by 14.5 whopping games. My magic number is only 11. I'm not too familiar with any of these other teams, I don't think. One thing that I'm finding out is that manager names in Perfect Team 23, some of them have changed between 23 and 24, even though the team names may remain the same. So I found several cases of people making up new accounts to go with old team names. And I have to go back to Perfect Team 23 to try to cross-reference old and new. So that way I get more familiarized with the new, which is the Perfect Team 24 managerial names on teams. So we have all of that going on, and let's see here. Hang on a second. I have opened up a 4-game lead, or 4.5 game lead, in the conference for the top seed, and I'm fairly certain that I will get promoted, because nobody over here. Wait a minute. There is one team that has 82 wins. They're tied with our Wichita Wranglers for a seed spot within the entire league. They're tied for 3rd in the entire league. So it would have to come down to head-to-head to decide who's going to be the 3rd and the 4th seed in the entire league, because that may make a difference when it comes to home field advantage. And home field advantage, I'm finding, is a lot more strategic now in a different way than it used to be, because everybody here should know that as opposed to how it's been in Perfect Team iterations of the past, we have no control, no direct control over the ballpark factors in the ballpark that we play in. What we have instead are ballparks, established ballparks, that we can choose from in order to get as close to what we would have done had we had manual control of our ballpark factors as possible. But otherwise, you just have to pick a park that fits your team profile. And if you ever get into the parks part of this, you'll see what I'm talking about. Now, I'll give you a real quick rundown on it, because what I need to do is go here to Customize Team Design, because once I go to Customize Team Design, this is where you can design your own uniforms, by the way, and your logos and your color scheme for your uniforms, that sort of thing. So while we're on the way to customizing team design, that's a perfect place for us to take ad break number 1. So why don't we go ahead and do that? We'll be back after about a minute after we hear this word from our sponsors. So please stay tuned. We shall return in a little over a minute. Take care, and we'll be right back. Okay, gang, we are back after that advertising break. So thanks for tolerating the old farts ads. We appreciate it because we get some income off of that. Not as much as I'd like to get, but sufficient to keep me happy with mad money. Let's put it that way. Okay, once we get to that customized team tab, we can now select another tab down here. Instead of basics and logos, we want to select our ballpark. And here's where we get to see graphically one of the features of Perfect Team Plus. And if you look up here at the little bubble up here by my Submit Team button, you'll see that I am a Perfect Team Plus member, and my membership will expire in 21 days. So sometime over the next 3 weeks, I will want to renew that, and I have to renew it manually because it does not automatically renew. And when I do renew it, it will extend me by 30 days. So if I were to go in there right now to Perfect Team Plus and buy another month's worth, maybe a little early, I would be extending this from 21 to 51 days. It works that way. It's additional purchases of Perfect Team Plus do not stack the benefits on top of each other. All it does is it extends your subscription by 30 days. What I mean by stacking is that we're on some things where you get 1.5 times the usual benefit. It doesn't go 1.5 times 1.5 times 1.5. Let's say if you had 3 of them stacked up, it doesn't stack. It's 1.5 solid is the multiplier on the benefit. And if you've never seen what Perfect Team Plus has to offer you, besides all of these extra ballparks, well, I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. There were 5 ballparks that I got by virtue of my entry pool status. Now, I was promoted straight from entry pool up to iron, which means I got all of the rookie level ballparks that were available. I got all of the stone level ballparks that were available. Then I also get all of the iron ballparks that are available. And after that, since I have not earned promotion to bronze yet, once I do get to bronze, I'll get some more ballparks that I can choose from. And you can tell here, if you do a bubble or a hover over each one of these different parks here on their factors, it will tell you what type of a team they will favor. Like here, it's a slightly pitcher favorable park, otherwise neutral, but it tells you what the ballpark factors are. Okay? These were the ballpark factors that we used to have manual control over. We no longer have that. Everything is tied into an existing ballpark someplace. So you're trying to find a ballpark that best suits your team. Now, since I've made a bad habit out of playing neutral ballparks, I kept my team in a neutral park here, which is my default park. So it's totally neutral. I kept that. I chose it in entry pool, and I've kept it for my first season out of entry pool, which is in iron. I'm not sure what I'll do when I go up to bronze. I may go with something else, because take a look here at what you have available to you. Rookie level, a rookie level team has Great American Ballpark as a choice, and that of course is the home park for my Cincinnati Reds. And you probably notice in honor of opening day and opening weekend, I've got my fanboy hoodie on. So if I wanted to, if my ears started getting chilly, I could do this and maybe tie it up a little bit, but not. Hey, we have, what is it? Dr. Dynastic has rated the channel with 152 viewers. Thank you, Dr. Dynastic. Hope you had a great stream. In fact, I know you had a great stream because I was on there for a while today. And welcome to all you Raiders. So good to see everybody here. Thanks for coming in, and we hope to get you some good content today so that you can stay tuned in and get yourself some drops if you don't already have all of your drops. So there's, let's see, my iFace pad came in, a Dr. Dynastic with his stuff. Dynastic Raid from Minerva. Minerva and I played in a bronze tournament final here. I believe it was no, it wasn't a bronze tournament final. It was a we played each other in round 1 of This Week in Perfect Teams Friday Showdown. And I happened to take that matchup, and I won my round 2 as well before I got knocked out in round 3, just a little bit shy of the money and the prizes and all that stuff. So GG's and better luck next time to Minerva 9398. It's always good to see you in there. He's my long-standing Chicago buddy, Chicago area buddy. But here we are. We're looking at all these parks that are available to me. Just depending on whatever level I'm in. But since I bought Perfect Team Plus, look at all these parks I've got available to me down here. If I wanted to, I could play the Reds ballpark from 2 ballparks ago. I could go all the way back to like 1969, 1970. And that's the last time that my Reds played in Crosley Field. And as an interesting little piece of trivia, the company that I worked for built a building on part of the old Crosley Field footprint. And I used to spend a lot of time working in that building. Even though my office was not there, I would frequently travel there for some of my work. So that's where the Cincinnati Enquirer's printing plant was located. And I got to spend quite a bit of time over where Crosley Field used to be. But anyway, so that's one of my choices that I have in Perfect Team Plus. I could choose Crosley Field, which is an a moderate pitcher-friendly ballpark and slightly favors right-handed hitters. The reason that it slightly favors right-handed hitters is because of the slope in the outfield. That right-handed hitters would be more bound to achieve a ball hit to that slope. That uphill slope, the outfielders had to navigate that slope. And heaven help you if a ball lands at the base of the wall and you started climbing the slope and the ball skips past you down to the bottom of the slope, down to where the flatlands are, okay, then you've got a little bit of chasing to do. So you have to really be careful and learn how to play that bounce if indeed it bounces off the bottom of the wall or whatever. So you have to gauge it really, really well and really, really quickly. Because I've seen, when I was a kid, I used to watch games played in Crosley Field. Even though I lived over in the Appalachian foothills in southeast Ohio, real close to my birthplace of Marietta, Ohio, there at the confluence of the Muskingum River joining up with the Ohio River. I grew up upriver, up the Ohio River from Marietta, about 17 miles. And I consider myself a fully developed and well-bred Ohio river rat. And I continue my river rat days to this day because I'm still somewhat close to the Ohio River, but I'm a little bit further away and also much further downstream on the of the Ohio River. So the water that's going past, a lot of the water that's going past Cincinnati right now would have already gone past my little hometown that I hailed from up there 17 miles north upstream from Marietta, which is that's the neck of the woods I grew up in, firmly in the Appalachian foothills and firmly a river rat. So I'm proud of that particular heritage. Okay, Chicago best okay. Oh, Chicago best Chicago. I like it there. Oof. Okay, nice. It was twipped first round. Minerva confirmed that for me. Okay, so we have all of these ballparks available to us if you buy Perfect Team Plus. And if you've not seen Perfect Team Plus, here's what you can get with Perfect Team Plus. Okay, I'm coming down here to choose on the Market tab up here at the top. Perfect Team Plus resides underneath of that. Here is the list of your benefits. You get double your daily login rewards. So if you're used to getting 1 pack as a daily login reward or 2 packs, that instantly gets doubled. Okay? So I get double all of my daily login rewards for every day that I log into the account. I get an extra tournament slot. If you don't buy Perfect Team Plus, you're maxed out at 3 tournaments and 2 perfect drafts, with Perfect Team Plus, I get 4 tournaments and 3 perfect drafts. So that's what the next slot says. Extra perfect draft slot, extra tournament slot, extra perfect draft slot. Then 1.5 times the in-game achievement multiplier. Okay, that comes up with some interesting numbers. I had me an achievement that I posted in Discord yesterday that showed me that I earned 188 points. I've never seen an odd or weird number like 188. It's usually 5 or some multiple of 5. And I figured it out that what that 188 came from, it was originally a 125 point achievement, and I would have gotten a 50% boost. Half of 125 is 62.5. Round that up to 63. 63 plus 125, 188. And that tells you exactly how I got to that number. So 1.5 times your in-game achievement multiplier is in place so that you get more perfect points quicker from your achievements. You get exclusive home ballparks, which I just showed you. And if you make perfect point purchases for under $99, you don't get a monetary benefit, but you get a perfect point benefit. You get an extra 5% on your perfect point purchases. If you think you're buying 12K, you're buying 12K plus 5%. And the same holds true if you spend under $4.99 but over $99. You get a 10% bonus. That means if you bought like 12K, you would get 12K plus 10%. Okay? Then if you have a perfect point purchase of $4.99 or more, it's a 20% perfect point bonus. It's really, really cool. So, one extra surprise per month, it could be anything. I have no idea what it's going to be. I have yet to get my first surprise, so we'll just have to play it as it lies and see what comes down the pike. But it's really, really good. Hey there, Ryan Shore. Let's go, baby. Okay. And the sale of OTP24 is over. Wish it wasn't. I know right what you mean there. Yeah, the 10% discount expired at the end of yesterday's action. So we can't get the 10% discount anymore, I'm afraid. But you still get, for $7 a month plus tax, which might round it up to close to $8 if it rounds up. $8, a lot of folks might find that. Well, some folks might find it a little bit much. Some folks might find it right in their ballpark. Like I find it right in my ballpark because it's only a few dollars more than I was already spending on a Fortnite streamer that I'd been a member of his channel for 2 years plus. And he just recently got himself a full-time job and got out of full-time streaming. So he canceled all of his memberships. So that's $5 a month that I get right back in my pocket. $5 of the $8 that Perfect Team Plus costs. So I might as well consider Perfect Team Plus is practically paid for already out of already committed or sunk funds. So it's not a big deal for me to fork out that $8 a month. So it works out well for me. Some folks, I understand it won't work out so well for, and I understand that entirely. But I chose to go the Perfect Team Plus route, and it's been pretty doggone good for me. And as it says down here at the bottom, subscriptions are not renewable, not auto-renewable, I should say, and they're not stackable, as I already explained. You can't get 1.5 times 1.5 times 1.5, or 5% plus 5% plus 5%, or it's only a one-shot benefit. And the only thing that extra subscriptions buy for you is more time. That's the only thing it buys for you, is more time to enjoy the Perfect Team Plus benefits. So that's what they mean here by they're not stackable on top of each other. If you purchase multiple, they will be added to the end of the previous subscription. Maximum allowable per Perfect Team account is 24. That means you would be buying 2 years worth of Perfect Team Plus. That means that you would be planning on being active in Perfect Team 24 probably when Perfect Team 25 becomes a real thing. So it's, entirely your call. I'll be probably cutting mine off when 25 goes live. I'll cut off my membership to 24, and I'm hoping that they would keep it going for 25. And if they don't keep it going for 25, then I'll just continue 24 and play 24 on the side a little bit. But that's how the thing is set up. So Perfect Team Plus, I heartily recommend it if it is within your means. Don't overextend yourself if it is not. Please make sure that it is worth your time and your money to be able to do such a membership. So it works out well for me. Okay, that's what we have going there. Now let's get back to the makeup of my Perfect Team, because I added some new cards last night. Now I'll tell you what I did in order to get them. Let's take a look at my roster. Okay, I still have my last silver card, even though I have plenty of gold cards over here that can pitch. Yu Darvish. Yu Darvish is killing it. There's no way in holy hell I'm replacing Yu Darvish. And this is live Yu Darvish. Here is why I'm not replacing him yet. Maybe next season, perhaps, but not now, because look at this. He is rocking a 13-5 record with a 3.64 ERA in 28 starts. He is leading my rotation in wins. He's not necessarily leading in ERA. That goes to live Spencer Strider down here, a Diamond 93 card. He's at a 3.10, and he's got an 8-4 record overall. Frank Tanana right underneath of him. Frank was a mission reward, okay? So I picked him up a couple of 3 nights ago, I think. And he's got a 3.59, even better than Mr. Darvish. But and a 3.59 is also featured here down here with live Garrett Whitlock, a 90 diamond live. And Carlos Rodon, my lone perfect card, also a live card, is pulling up the rear at 4.09, but he's got an 11-9 record, so he's third in the rotation in terms of number of wins. So anyway, those cards have been in there for a little while. Ryan Presley was one of my more recent pickups, and he has gone 4-2. He was a live draw, okay. Luke Gregerson, also, he was a mission reward. I picked him up not too terribly long ago. And Sparky Lyle, I picked him up this week also. These three right here together make up my nasty boys at the end of the pen. I have my highest ERA first, appearing first in 6th or later. My next highest ERA, Luke Gregerson, 2.53. And Presley is the lowest ERA of my 3 nasty boys. In fact, he's got the lowest ERA of anybody in my bullpen. So, okay. Dr. Dynastic says, if it helps, sorry for the promotion, but you're doing a giveaway of OT TV next week. Good luck. Okay, go for it. Dr. D, we appreciate it. The good doctor is still in the house. Okay. You have 2 codes that you'll be giving away on stream next week. And I'll be giving away tomorrow on stream. I'll be giving away my usual 25 packs a week. And they will be Perfect Team 24 packs. Okay. So yes, thank you so much for that kind word there, Dr. D. And we will catch up with you later. I see Mr. Audit there in the chat. Came to hang out with the old fart. Good to see you as always. Okay. Laptop five. Oh, he's doing the laptop's gouge emote there. Okay. But anyway, I got my 3 nasty boys set up here, and I've got live Luis Castillo with the Seattle Mariners. He's here at in middle relief, who I'm using more often because of his nice ERA. But Blake Snell had been in the starting rotation. That's why he's showing more innings pitched. He had been in the starting rotation until I moved somebody else up there. Christian Javier, also a live card. It was a recent pickup. None of these cards really were part of what I picked up last night. I picked up no pitchers last night. Okay, so we'll go next to take a look at my lineup and see who I actually got last night. That I'm so pleased to have gotten into my stable and onto this team. Okay. Whoops, I need to go here to my lineups and depth charts. Okay. I picked up Thurman Munson. Okay. He was a mission reward. I got him. I picked up Philippe Alou, mission reward. Okay. I picked up Hojo, mission reward. I picked up, I drew Travis Jackson, I believe, earlier. Okay. Ellis Burks, that was another draw that I was lucky enough to get. Alex Gordon, a mission reward. Joe DiMaggio was my prize from last night. That mission reward has been doing nothing but great stuff. Look at the batting average on this guy since I picked him up. 391 batting average. So his 451 plus 522 slugging gives him an OPS of 973. Woo doggies, okay? But take a look at Hojo's OPS. He's 1.083. Okay. Alex Gordon is in there with a 979. There's Jolton Joe with his 973. So those cards have been doing pretty doggone nice for me. Vlad Jr. has been rocking it from the get-go with his 889 and the 271 batting average. Let me sort this out so that it's by batting average. You can see who's doing the best here. Joe DiMaggio, 391. Then Alex Gordon, 353. Okay, so all of these cards that I picked up last night have done so nicely for me, and I cannot speak enough good about them. In fact, Jolton Joe won me a game here last night with a walk-off. A walk-off, I believe it was a solo home run, if I remember right. Let me take a look, and I can tell you. Let's get in the team here. I have to go back to the team and take a look at the game. So here we go. Take a look at the achievements, and I'll try to find his walk-off that he had. There we go. There's his walk-off on August 27th. Let's look at the August 27th ball game. So we have to go back a little bit. August 27th, right back here. He walked it off in 10 innings, so let's see what he did. He hit a run-scoring single off of the other team's Jared Weaver. Jared Weaver is another one that I picked up here not too long ago for my bronze tournament team. Okay, that Jared Weaver, hang on a second, let's see. We're going to make double sure here that their Jared Weaver is the bronze Jared Weaver, and yes, it is. That's the same one that pitches on my bronze tournament team. So the team that I beat has a lot of bronzes and a lot of fairly close to bronze cards. And if you look at my lineup, not to be bragging or complaining, not that it would do me any good anyway, I have one silver card in live Yu Darvish, one perfect card in live Carlos Rodon, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 diamond cards. Okay, I picked me up Von Hayes as a mission reward. No, I'm sorry. I drew him. He was not a mission reward. I drew Von Hayes. I also drew Ellis Burks. So yeah, those were two pretty doggone good draws for me. And George Stone was another excellent draw for me. So DiMaggio was a mission reward. Alex Gordon was a mission reward. So those two have done pretty well for me. So I've got me, 12 diamond cards. And if I take those 12 diamonds plus these two up here, that tells me that my other cards, the other 12 cards I have to my name, are all gold. I have nobody below the silver Yu Darvish. Okay, so these guys are doing pretty well. Dr. Dynastic, off to the hot tub. Have a great soak there, Doc, and we will catch up with you later. Okay, and thanks again for the raid. We will catch up with you later. And thanks for the kind words. Much appreciated. Okay, so we've got us 12 diamonds, 12 golds, 1 perfect, 1 silver. And we have now 3 diamonds in reserve because I didn't have any room in my outfield or at first base because I've already gotten myself loaded up with diamond cards at those positions. Okay, Felipe Alou and Vlad Jr., diamond cards. My entire outfield, diamond cards. So I didn't have room for these other 3 diamonds, not even at DH. So anyway, that's what we have going for us. So it's little wonder that we are leading the entire league with a lineup that looks like this. So I'm really, really pleased with how things have went. Now, I have every last one of the live 1 level mission rewards done except for one team. And I'll bet you know what that one team is. Does anybody care to venture a guess? What is my last level, or that is live 1 level team that I need to get? Who do you think I need to get? And yep, Sharks Boy got it right on the nose. It be them Dodgers, those pesky Dodgers out on the West Coast. Those cards are insane that they have in that mission. And every one of the silvers is going for 4 figures. The golds are going for higher. They're going for almost like diamond prices. And the diamonds are really pushed up there. So yeah, it's not going to be a fun mission getting Los Angeles done either for live 1 or for live 2. So yeah, anybody who's been in those live missions, you know what the easy ones are, you know what the easy ones aren't. And the Dodgers are definitely in the aren't category, and that's why they're the very, very last ones I have yet to get done. Let's look at the missions real quick, because we do have 82 packs to open up on these guys today. I started today with 74. I've already picked up 8 packs today. Okay, where did I get those 8 packs? 5 of them from drops on Dr. Dynastic's stream, and another 3 for my first tournament win of the day, after I got 5 tournament wins yesterday. Okay, I've already picked up my first tournament win, and it's been a long time since I've gone in there. So before I go to take a look at my missions, I want to jump out and see if I need to spam any more double elimination bronzes, and it looks like I need to spam all of them. I need to spam them all because I've been freshly eliminated from every last one I was in. So let's go ahead and get ourselves into one, and there's one there. 7 out of 16. Okay, so I'll come back and try to get into my second one here in a bit. See, that's what I get for talking too much. Yep, the hated Dodgers. But I'll tell you, one of my favorite Reds versus Dodgers memories there, Sharks Boy, was back, I believe it was right around 1977, 1978. Trying to remember, I can't remember the exact year, but it was the first time that I took my then brand new wife to a ball game here in Cincinnati. We were still living in Southeast Ohio, both of us still teaching school, in public school, and she had never been to a ball game before, so I took her to her first ball game. And Tom Seaver was pitching for my Reds. Okay, Tom Seaver was pitching, and we were playing those Dodgers. That's back when the Dodger rivalry was at its full tilt. I mean, like, it was as hot and heavy as it could get. But we won that ball game in part thanks not only to Mr. Seaver's pitching, but also to the fact that he hit a home run in that ball game. That was cool to watch Tom Seaver pitch the game and get the win, and also hit a knock out of the ballpark. And it was straight away left field. I mean, like, it could not have been a more perfect arc. And my wife and I were sitting out in the low level seats in center field, so we had the perfect view of everything. We could look right down the pipe at whatever the pitcher was throwing to home plate. We could also see Tom Seaver's home run ball go out of the park. So, or not really out of the park, but over the fence anyway. Okay, we have our second ad break coming up, so why don't we go ahead and do that right now before we run back and maybe take a look at opening up some packs, okay? So let's go ahead and take ad break number 2, and we shall return right after this 1-minute break. Our words from our sponsors. Please stay tuned. We shall return. Okay, gang, you caught me in my bronze tournaments again. I'm waiting on this one to fill up and go live before I can spam another one. So I want to do that first before I go opening packs, and there we go. I can start spamming here. So that should give me 2 active ones. Yes, I have 2 active ones. And it's now about time for us to jump in here and let's see what's inside of these 82 packs. Shall we? I think... Yeah, in fact, I don't just think, I know. What do I know? It's time, baby. It is time. Let's go. Okay, folks, here we are. Let's go in and take a look and see. Of our 82 total packs, we have 77 standard packs, 2 silvers, and 3 golds. So I don't know how much of a chance we'll have to improve the team. We'll have to kind of borrow, beg, and steal any diamonds or high golds that we can use. But anyway, let's see what we get out of these 82 packs. Let's go, baby. I want to see some good stuff. And am I going to get it right off the bat like I've been getting lately? We'll see. Okay, not first thing off the bat, no. These are all live cards, and it's never too early for this particular sound effect, okay? Even though they are all live cards, I happen to have all of my live level 1 missions done, okay? Okay, so these cards don't really help me at all, and as it would kind of go true to form, it would go like this. Okay, even with my Reds Luis Sessa in there, okay? So anyway, we're ready for our next pack. Let's go. Okay, nothing new here. I'm looking for good bronze historicals that maybe could play on my bronze team. Oh, that's right. Once we're done here, I'm going to get into a tournament and show you one of my tournament pitching cards. And show you, because you're going to say, that last name sounds familiar. You'll see why, okay? Because I just happened to get reminded of my diamond tournament team, or my bronze tournament team. Carlos Marmol, let's go, baby, okay? We'll keep that card for speculation purposes. Look at the stuff on that thing. 112 stuff, ooh, baby, okay? All right, I don't think he'll replace live Yu Darvish, okay? I almost said Lou Darvish. Okay, nothing new here. Live silver with Marcell Ozuna. Okay. Randy Gumpert used to be a card that I would pitch in Perfect Team 23, but I don't think this card would play in 24. Okay. Chris Coughlin. Oh, I've seen this card around. First time appearance for him, so I don't have to go out and buy him in case I ever need him. 77 contact, 29 power. That card would... Let's see, I don't think I can see I can't see the profile on it. But I'm keeping this card. I'm keeping this Coughlin card because I've seen it around the bronze tournament cycles, and different teams using him, and it seems to have been mixed results. But I like the basic look of the card because it's got a good-looking hitting profile, 77 contact versus 29 power, which is the reverse of a birdie type profile, which would have higher power than contact. Okay, so let's keep on moving. 77 packs to go, and another live silver with Nick Fortes. Another Reds card, Luke Weaver. Starting pitcher, Aaron Harang used to be one hell of a card in Perfect Team 23. He was a 69 bronze, but this one's a 62 bronze, and I don't think it's going to fare quite so nicely in Perfect Team 24. So good to see the Harang card, but I'm a little disappointed to see that it is a little underwhelming, shall we say. Okay. Sweet Lou Darvish. My eye face pad. Okay. Sweet Lou. Okay. Spec Shea I've seen around a time or two. But now there's what I mean. Okay, that's not a birdie profile. That is a pitcher that shows higher middle number than the first number. So I'm not going to comment on that any further. Okay, let's see here. Let's keep on moving. And that's all live cards again. So, and oh, Heine Pete's. Okay, good iron card. Okay. Oh, look at the value on him. I'll bet he plays in iron tournaments, except this team doesn't play iron tournaments. And I can't sell the card to one of my other iron playing accounts because that violates terms of service. I can't sell between one team and another. And I caught myself almost trying to sell myself a card by accident. There was a card that I needed on one of my other teams that I had put up for sale on this account. And I saw the card up for sale, and I thought, okay, I need that card. And then I got to looking at the price, and I said, nope, that's the price I remember putting on it. Okay, I doggone near bought that card, and I would have been in violation of the terms of service. And I don't want that to happen. I do not ever want that to happen. So I got to be careful. Okay? And there's no sort of marker that you can put on that other than the price itself to remind you what you have done. Okay, and what you need to avoid on other teams. Because you can have up to 3 accounts, 3 different teams running. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. First diamond of the day. Shall we? Let's see. Whoa! Let's go, let's go, let's go. I hope this card plays in more places than just center field, because I don't want to replace Jolton Joe DiMaggio. He plays right field, and he's better rated for right field. I got me a new right fielder, folks. Mr. Duke freaking Snyder from the Dodgers, from a peak card. What's his year on that? 1954, 1 year after I was hatched. Wasn't that one hell of a nice diamond card? Let's go, baby. Duke Snyder will play for me, and he's going to be my right fielder. Look at the value on that card. Look at the value, and that's a diamond card. And it's a Dodger card. But it doesn't count for missions. It doesn't count for any missions yet. Look at the value on that dude. Holy moly. Yeesh. That was a premium draw there. So thank you, Pack Gods, for blessing the old fart. We appreciate that move, and it was very, very welcome. Okay. Matt Williams is the real excitement on your end there, Ezra Denny. Okay. He's rocking it for you. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Okay, not much going on for me here. Chris Davis in Perfect Team 23 was a fine hitting outfielder. But he won't play on my tournament team here, even with his 100 power. He had better power in Perfect Team 23. Ooh, okay, a couple of old era cards there. Omedo Sanz and Luis Alicea. And a brand new follow from Herbie Hancock, jazz pianist. Wow, okay. I'm humbled. I'm honored there, Herbie Hancock. Thank you for following on the channel. We greatly appreciate it. That means that guy's a jazz fan. He's a jazz fan. And Sharks Boy coming in with a follow. Thank you. I think you two folks should be followers number 920 and 921. We're well on the way to our follower goal of 925 and pushing 1,000. We're slowly but surely pushing 1K followers, and we'll probably have some sort of a big celebration then. I'm going to be pestering folks around to see if I can get my mitts on some extra rewards I can give away for the occasion, and we will think about that when the time comes as we get closer to that 1000 figure. But there's friend of the OOTP channel, Brett Phillips, no longer a Tampa Bay Ray. He has since signed with the Anaheim, or really Los Angeles Angels, the Halos out there. And I have that's one ballpark that I've not actually been in, but I've been by it. Back in 1978, my wife and I took a driving trip out to Orange County, California, where my now deceased sister and her husband and 4 kids were living. They were living in a little town called Buena Park. And they spent quite a number of years in Buena Park, enough years that the house that they bought for $20,000 ended up selling for well over $400K by the time they were ready to sell and move elsewhere. Okay, that tells you a little bit of something. So they had some nice capital gains on that property, but anyway, we drove out there to visit with them, and part of our driving travels around Southwest California in the LA, Anaheim, Orange County area was driving on the interstate on the way to Disneyland. You would go directly right past the Angels Stadium. Okay, so I have been there. I have seen that giant A that they had out there in center field with a halo on top of it. Okay, so yeah, I've been by that ballpark, but not directly in it. So I did get to eyeball it a little bit. Old Busch Stadium in St. Louis, the same way. The first time I ever went to St. Louis, I got to take a peek at the Old Busch Stadium through the archway. Okay, the archway was amazing enough, but to see the stadium through the archway, added bonus, extra added bonus. Well, anyway, that's enough about Cement Donut Ballparks, which is what all of those were, as well as Riverfront Stadium here in Cincinnati before it got torn down, as well as almost all the other cement donuts. I think the only one still in existence may be a refurbished version of that Angels Field out in Anaheim. Okay, I guess that would hold true. Okay, so we are going to keep on moving here. Ezra Denny says he swears all affiliates are Dodger fans. We need a Giants affiliate. I'm not a Dodger fan. I'm a Reds fan. Card-carrying Reds fan. Lifetime Reds fan. Okay? But there are a lot of Dodger fans out here. I do have to agree. But the person hosting this channel, not among them, I'm afraid. Okay? It's against the Dodgers. Everything against the Dodgers. Okay? Because I can remember way back when that rivalry was a huge deal, okay? Because of all the craziness back then, in case you missed it, in those days, the Reds were stuck in the Western Conference of the National League, even though they were east of some of the teams that were in the Eastern Conference. They were stuck in the West with the Dodgers. St. Louis was in the East. Okay, that gives you an idea. Okay, so not a pretty picture there. So anyway, let's keep on moving. We got 67 packs to go, and that's a stinko pack of all live cards. Doesn't really help me much. Live Longoria up there. Ooh, our first gold of the day. We have one diamond in house. We have an historic silver in house. Now we have us a gold, and I'm hoping it is an historic gold. Let's go. And nope, it's live Cedric Mullins, and he is a first timer to the collection. So we keep this guy and take a look. Live level 1 for Baltimore, 110 %, done. Okay. And in case you don't know what that Hio is about, as a loyal alumnus of the Ohio University marching 110, anytime I run into the number 110. Tradition dictates that I have to pay homage to my alma mater, and that's why I come out with the Hi-Yo business. And if I turn my little office chair this way, you can see a band hat that was in effect sometime after I graduated. That band hat came from the second round of uniforms. I was in the first round of uniforms, the same style of uniform, I might add, and they took uniform pieces and used them to form a pillow. So I bought myself a hat with a plume, and I bought myself a pillow made of parts of the same style uniform that I used to wear. In fact, let me grab it for a second. I can show this off a little bit. Okay. This is the front chest of the pillow. And in the back, the satin cape. Okay? It could be reversible. You could go white on green or green on white. Okay, depending on whatever the director wanted to do any given day, the cape would be turned that way. And you could reverse it real easy. Just unbutton the shoulders and unbutton the cape, and then rebutton the cape after reversing it, and then you're all put together and ready to roll. But that's my Ohio University marching band uniform in a pillow, if you will. Okay. Okay. Enough of that. Now back to some pack ripping, and we got us another historic red there, Armando Marsans. Okay. Nice looking bronze card. Look at the positions this guy plays. He plays everywhere in the outfield plus first base. So that's a pretty versatile little card there. But Cedric Mullins, he's going to stay in the collection because he is a first-timer. Let's keep on moving. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Nothing new here. Rance Mullenix. Let me see. That's not a bad hitting profile. His defense kind of stinks for third base. Okay, so we'll do without him. Another gold card. Please be something nice I can use. Hey, that might be nice enough. But it's a right fielder, Tony C. from the Red Sox. Beautiful, beautiful gold card. I like the looks of it. Except you already saw how crowded my outfield is already with diamond cards aplenty, and it just got more crowded with the addition of that 98 that I pulled up just a little bit ago. Okay. Oh, I cannot wait to see how that card comes in to play. So let's see. Keep going. And nothing new here. 61 packs to go. Live silver up there. There's another Brett Phillips. I love you, man, but I'm tired of seeing your face. Hey, historic silver, Jim Harden. He's a duplicate. This one I can sell. Okay? I can sell this guy. And he's not going to be in a mission anywhere. And it says so down here at the bottom of his sell bubble. But he's going for $8.22 on the L10 and $8.99 on the lowest sell order. Okay? Now, I see a buy order out there for $4.59. So we are going to beat all of these numbers. We're going to beat the $4.59. We're going to beat the $8.99. We're going to beat the $8.22. I'm going to go 80 off of this L10 and take the asking price down to $742. $742 for this Jim Harden card. If you so desire it, it'll almost certainly come into a mission sometime later down the pike. Okay? So, okay. Oh, Gravestock is saying one of his alts got 2,000 PP for turning 6 double plays in the game. Nah, let's go. Nice. Okay. So pitching, but good D helps. So you bet your doggone booties that defense helps. Okay. Yep. Oof with his woo marching band. Okay. Not just marching band, best damn one in the state of Ohio. We're even better than that one up in Cowtown, up in Columbus. And I can speak directly to that because I got to march in the very, very first time that Ohio University's marching band got to play in a parade alongside of Ohio State. And at the reviewing stand, there was only one band that got a standing ovation. And it wasn't them. It was us. It was us. Okay? It was us. So we blew them out of their hometown. It was a Columbus Day parade in Columbus, Ohio. And they thought they would try pulling the traditional stuff on us. But the only problem was back then the music they were playing was like Lawrence Welk, if you were lucky. It was very much as boring as Lawrence Welk. And we were pulling up recent rock charts and recent pop music charts. We were doing all the new stuff, and they were doing old stuff to satisfy their alumni base, I guess. But anyway, that is OU versus OSU when it comes to marching bands. They may be the best damn band in the land, but we're the best we're the best band in the state. Okay? They're not the best band in the state. Okay? Let's go ahead and put this card up for sale. Jim Harden is on the market. Go get him if you need him. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, let's go here. Keep on moving. Live silver there. Nothing really too much. Nope. Keep going. Irish Moisel. Okay. Interesting looking bronze card. I don't think he'll play for me though. There's a Bob Veal. I remember when he pitched with the Pirates way back when. I was 13 years old when this card played. Okay. Okay. Now, oh wait, historic silver Jonathan Scoop. Let's go. Jonathan Scope, I should say. All right. He's not a duplicate, so I got to keep this guy. I'm keeping him. I be keeping him. This Roy Columbine card. This card is legit for playing bronze tournaments. For first base, 68 defense with a 114 eye. Yeah. He kind of makes it happen. This Roy Columbine card is nice. I heartily recommend it for bronze tournaments. Okay. Okay, we're looking around. Okay, another historic silver, Al Bunbury. Let's go. Okay. 79 silver rookie sensation card, left field with the Orioles from 1973. Okay. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Let's keep on moving. Gold card. Historic gold this time, please. Historic gold. Haha. Ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. Diomedes Olivo with the Pirates. I remember when he played. This is a 1982 card when I was but a mere 29-year-old. That was 41 years ago. Yes, in May, I will be hitting the large 7-0. Okay, so that tells you a little bit. Diomedes Olivo, nice historic gold card. We'll hang on to him for now. He's a reliever, so he may be in my bullpen before too long because I still have some gold cards that maybe need replacing in the bullpen. So let's see. And even though I've got the best bullpen in the conference, okay, what do we got here? Another gold card. What is it? Live Andrew Vaughn, and he's not a duplicate, so we hang on to him. Okay, he will help White Sox further missions. It'll help me out with the live 20, or the live level 2, I should say, on the White Sox. Scott Hatteberg. This is from, let's see, a peak card. So this is from 2002. This was before he came to the Reds. If I was doing a Reds theme team, this guy would be on it because Scott Hatteberg used to be a first baseman, I think, before Joey Votto came to town. Okay. So anyway, that is a good looking Scott Hatteberg card. And I'll hang on to that one because that's his first time to the collection. So we keep all first timers. We'll sell duplicate historic silvers and higher. And if I happen to catch, I should be looking for this early on in the game cycle. If I find a silver historic duplicate that's a live card, I should be putting it up for sale because of all the live missions that are still active, and I've been negligent in doing that. I'm going to take a look at my live silvers from here on out to make sure that they are or are not duplicates. Felipe Lopez, another nice Reds card there from 2005. That was 15 years after we moved here to Cincinnati. Okay. Yes, you bet your doggone booties, LMAO. I'm passionate about marching bands because I was a music major and I directed bands for 10 years. That's what I did in public schools. I was a stick waver up there in front of a bunch of kids learning how to play instruments and learning how to do all kinds of stuff. So, yes. In fact, that was my handle on CB radio, Citizens Band Radio. I was the stick waver. That was my handle. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Another gold card. What do we got hiding out here, folks? And there's an historic silver Daniel Nava. Let's go. Live Bo Bichette. Hanging on to him. He helps me get live Toronto a little bit more done. Daniel Nava. He's a first timer to the collection, so we hang on to him. He helps the Daniel mission. Let's go, baby. Okay, we're ready. We got 46 packs to go. We're not even halfway through this pack set yet. Okay, Joe Musgrove. Do we have him already? No, we do not. Okay. If he was a dupe, I'd put him up for sale. Okay. Nothing new here. Michael Ciani with the Reds. Okay. Always good to see him and other Reds cards. And there is a whole lot of nothing going on here. 3.5 minutes until our next ad break. Josh Harrison with the Phillies now. Let's go. He was with the White Sox now. That is last season. He is now a Philadelphia Philly. This young man is a product of a Cincinnati suburban area high school that is known as Princeton High School. The Princeton High School building that Josh Harrison attended is no longer standing. It has been demolished in favor of a brand new Princeton Junior Senior High School campus. This new campus is if ever there was a palace of secondary education that was ever built, this is one. It's only been open for several years now, but it is the most gorgeous and massive campus in all of this county. Okay, my oldest granddaughter is a student at the junior high school. She is a 7th grader. Okay, I should say it's a middle school, not a junior high school. It takes 6th grade through 8th grade. And next year, her 5th grade sister will be joining her at that school. My oldest granddaughter will be an 8th grader, and her sister, her only sibling, will be in 6th grade next season. So next school year, I should say. So anyway, so I've got a couple of grandkids that are going to the same school district that Josh Harrison graduated from, and now he is playing with the world champion runner-up Phillies. So I'm tickled to see Josh Harrison still in the game and doing pretty well, and he's rocking that beard, I'd say, pretty doggone well. He's doing a good job with that. He's a great kid, too, from everything I understand, from people that personally know Josh Harrison, okay? Almost said Josh Hamilton because that name also came to mind here with me earlier today. Okay, but Josh Harrison, good guy. Okay, Adam Dunn after he left the Reds and went to the Red Sox. Okay, iron card. Okay, let's keep on moving. Hey, Rafael Furcal. Okay, let's go, baby. Historic silver. We'll hang on to him. 40 packs to go. Gold card. And oh, check it out. Historic Reds third baseman Spuds, otherwise known as Chris Sabo. His nickname was Spuds, okay, because he reminded everybody of Spuds McKenzie, you know, the Jack Russell Terrier that appeared in those beer commercials, right? Spuds McKenzie, okay. So that's where Chris Sabo got his nickname from, and his teammates, I think, kind of stuck him with that. But Spuds still lives in the greater Cincinnati area. In fact, he had a little bit of a run-in several years ago, one of the more recent news items that I heard about him, he was out jogging and got struck in a crosswalk by a moving vehicle that should have stopped for him because he was in a frickin' crosswalk, of all the crazy. He wasn't injured seriously, but that was some of the latest news on Sabes. And he was on the World Championship team last seen in Cincinnati back in 1990, the year that I moved to town. So I did get here in town to see my first and so far only World Championship celebration. Okay, we are ready for another ad break. So before we see what's behind this gold curtain, let's go ahead and see what our sponsors have to say for the next minute or so, and we shall be right back after this word from our sponsors. Stay tuned, we shall return. Okay, I was catching up with chat while you folks were off watching your commercials, and I see where Sharks Boy asked a question that I missed entirely. What instrument did I play? Well, as a music education major, I had to learn how to play all of them, but my major instrument was the licorice stick, otherwise known as the clarinet. Okay, so that was my major instrument, and that's what I played in marching band at Ohio University. Now, and there was another thing there where Ezra Denny was saying he remembers the Reds well, that the 80s Reds used to batter his Giants. So yeah, that was a thing back then. I have to admit. Okay, and let's see. Kushirim saying 70 is not so bad. You've been there a while. Talking about Chris Sabo in his 70. I can understand. Let's see what's behind that gold curtain inside of this pack. What do we got? Live Josh Naylor with the Cleveland Guardians. Okay, he's a first timer, so we keep him. And of course, Sabes is a first timer, so we keep him as well. And we have us 39 packs to go. Ooh, baby, let's see. And at least 45 minutes or so before the stream is done. And if we can't find anybody to raid into at 2 o'clock, I may continue it on a little bit. There is a Reds card after it was a Reds card. Tommy Helms was part of the infamous trade that Cincinnati won oh so badly. Okay? The Big Red Machine was built off of this trade that sent Tommy Helms and the Big Bopper Lee May went from the Reds to the Astros. Who did the Reds get back? Oh, let's see, some nondescript pitcher named Jack Billingham. And that wasn't even the best part of the trade. We got us a little Joe Morgan, baby. Joe Morgan came to Cincinnati in that trade. We won that trade so bad. Many people around here still consider that to be the best trade in Cincinnati Reds history. And I cannot disagree with it. I cannot lie. I cannot disagree with that assessment. That it was one hell of a trade that helped the Reds more than it helped the Astros. Okay? Enough said. Okay? Let's move on. 38 packs to go. Another historic silver, Bob Feller. Let's go. And he's a first-timer to the collection, so we keep Mr. Feller. And another historic silver, John Burkett. Ooh, doggies. with the 74 Braves. Oh, let's see. No. What's the year on this? 2001 Braves. 2001 Braves. So let's go, baby. 2 historic silvers. Those are worth a pretty penny. And they're both first-timers to the collection, so we do not sell them. Okay, I'm looking for silvers and higher that I have in duplicate. And what about Josh Bell? He's not a duplicate, so I keep him. Okay. And nothing new here. Randy Hundley, I've seen playing on some of my competition in bronze tournaments, and I can see now why they have him playing, because he's a 91 catcher defense. Let's go, baby. I've got him now, so that means I can play him and not have to pay for him whenever I so please. In fact, I already have him. This card's a duplicate, but we're not selling him on stream. There was a 42 Reds card back there, historic red, Jose Contreras. Let's go. Historic silver, nice. Okay, so we'll keep him. Yankees from 2003. Yeah, heck yes. And not a whole lot here. Keep going. And not much here either. But the best I can hope for is to see some level 2, live 2 level missions completed after I'm done. So what's behind this gold curtain? I would surmise it would be a live card counting all of these lives that surround it. And I'm wrong. Cy Seymour, and not only that, it is a Reds card, but it's in a very crowded position out in center field. He'll be sitting on my bench until such a time that I need him for a mission, okay? But Cy Seymour, welcome to the team. Now go over and get some splinters over on the bench until I need you, okay? 29 packs to go. Nothing here worth looking at. Hunter Harvey's live card used to play really well in bronze tournaments last year. Not so much this year. Okay, what do we have hiding out here? Another gold card. The streamer luck is continuing to go. And we got us a live Adalberto Mondesi. Okay, Adalberto. He is now a Red Sox, and he's rocking a KC hat in this one. He is a first-timer to the collection, so we keep him too. So we're hoping to see some live level 2 missions get themselves done. Is this another live card? I would surmise so. What do we got? Another historic. Surrounded by live cards, another historic gold card. Garrett Richards, let's go, baby. Let's go. Okay. So we're getting our share of historic golds. So not that I'm complaining. Not that I'm complaining. Not at all. Mel Queen. Pirates card. That card played 2 years before I was hatched. Let's keep going. Nothing new here. Okay. Nothing new here either. There's that Bob Veal card again. Okay, Miller Hutchins, nice Reds card, but we got us another gold here, baby. What's hiding out here? Live Andrew Vaughn, and he's a duplicate. We can sell this guy. He's going to help somebody get the White Sox live 2 missions done. I am now 83% done even with this duplicate. So we are going to sell this duplicate and let the first copy do the heavy lifting on the mission. Okay, so let's go ahead. He has an L10 of $13.90, and the lowest sell order right now is $14.98. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to go, and let's take a couple hundred off of that. Let's go $11.99. $11.99, by far the best price on the market. 300 perfect points, less than this $14.98, or actually $2.99 if you want to split hairs, okay? So we're going to save you a bunch of perfect points if you go out and buy this Andrew Vaughn now to help you get your live level 2 White Sox completed, okay? He's now on the market. Go get him if you need him, okay? Let us keep on moving. Okay, 22 packs to go. Okay, and nothing new here at all, okay? And here again, nothing new. Dave Robertson, though, what does he look like for a bronze card? Right field, 77 defense. That's really not a bad looking card. It's a very interesting looking card. I may look at him, but there's another right fielder that I have more in mind. We'll see. Nothing new here. 19 packs to go. Or here, even with the opening day pitcher, starting pitcher for the Reds was Hunter Green on Thursday. The Reds had an off day yesterday, the Reds and Pirates, who they played each other on opening day on Thursday. And the Reds kind of took it on the chin. The pitching, even Mr. Hunter Green, even though he threw quite a number of triple-digit speed pitches, and he was close to double digits in strikeouts, he got pulled a little bit early. It was a little earlier than I would have pulled him, but David Bell pulled him, and the next guy in managed to load the bases, and he walked in a couple of runs. Not a very good relief appearance. I think the opening day jitters got the best of that pitcher, who shall, at this point in time, remain nameless so that I don't go cussing him out on stream. But let's say that David Bell's choice of a pitcher to replace Hunter Green with in the middle of the fourth inning was perhaps a little less than stellar, because we gave up 3 runs that inning, including 2 of the 3 via a bases loaded walk. 2 times that happened. Bad news. So we ended up losing 5-4, basically because of our pitching. We caught up though. We tied them up in the bottom of the 4th. We came back with 3 runs of our own. Okay? 3 runs of our own, including a 2-run Johnson. I can't remember now who hit the 2-run home run. But it was one of the newer Reds. It might have been, was it Will Myers? I can't remember. I have to go back and look at the box score. Okay? But anyway, Hunter Green was the Reds opening day pitcher, but we still lost anyway, 5-4. But tonight, or today at 4 p.m. or so, is the kids' opening day. The official kids' opening day is this afternoon about 4 p.m. Okay? This is one on a weekend that the kids would be allowed to come to, even though I'm sure there was a good share of kids taking off of school for the unofficial official holiday here in Cincinnati, otherwise known as opening day, where it's such a tradition that the opening day parade itself that honors the opening day Reds is over 100 years old. The Findlay Market opening day parade has been going for well over 100 years. And that says a lot about tradition, if you will. Okay? 17 packs to go. Live Mickey Tettleton. You know what? I'm going to make a real quick swap and make sure that I've got this going here. Hang on a second. Is he still there? I don't think he's there anymore. He's not there anymore. Mickey Tettleton's picture used to be featured on the home page of Baseball Reference, and they have since replaced him. If he was still there, I was ready to take you to StatHead and show you what that card looks like. Okay? Let's take a look here. Alec Burleson. Not a duplicate, we keep him. Okay? 15 cards to go. All these live silvers that I didn't get before, they're saving me 4 figures worth of perfect points. Okay. Graham Ashcraft from the Reds starting rotation. What about Peter Strzelecki? Okay, he's Strzelecki. Okay, Strzelecki. Okay, that's more like it. He is a first timer to the collection, so that's another 4 figures worth of perfect points I get to save. I want to see some progress on the live level 2s. What about Colin Poche? Okay. He's a first timer, so we keep him. Look at the L10 on him. Talk about 4 figures. That's what I save every time I draw a card like that. Okay. 11 packs to go. Remember, the last 5, I've got 3 silver packs and 2 gold packs. Those were all mission rewards. Nothing going here. Let's keep moving. Last 10. Yep. Okay. Between Sharks Boy and Hughes Man there, a little banter. Okay. And Hughes Man liked it, so we appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. This could be a halfway decent golf pack, except I got too many in the 50s. Okay. Not a good golf pack. Okay, Matt Bush. First time of the collection. There's 4 more figures I get saved. Okay. Nothing new here. All live cards. Ian Gibault with the Reds. Ooh, historic silver Kazuhiro Sasaki. Okay, nice, nice, nice. There's my live Yu Darvish. Blah, 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 blah. I can sell this guy. I can sell you. I can sell you. Ha! Whatever. Let's go ahead and put this card up for sale. Somebody wants to sell him for $11.11. Someone wants to buy him for $800. And I'm going to sell him for a little less than that L10 of $10.53. Let's put him up. We're going to beat that buy order also, okay? We're going to put him up for $8.99. $8.99 for this Yu Darvish card. And remember, my Yu Darvish is still playing for me alongside all other cards that are higher rated than his. He's the only silver I've got left, and he's right now the star of my starting rotation. Okay, so this Yu Darvish card I think can do some good stuff for you. Okay, hopefully you can use him for 899 perfect points, by far the best price on the market. Go get him if you need him. He's out there. Okay, 4 packs to go. This is going to be another silver pack, I do believe. And oh, Sin-Soo Choo, historic silver. Beautiful Reds card. We're hanging on to him. Okay. Keep going. 3 packs to go. This is going to be the last silver pack. And, okay, well, wait a minute. I think, no, maybe it was 2 silvers and 3 golds. I'll bet that's what it was. I got my numbers reversed. Gold card belonging to... a better Reds card I'd be hard-pressed to find. I've already got one of these. No, I don't. Not on this account. I thought I had one. I thought I had one. I guess I don't have one. I know I've got one on one of my other accounts because he's playing over there. Okay. Ted Kluszewski. He's the subject of one of the Reds' immortalized statues directly in front of the main entrance of Great American Ballpark. Down the pipe, going straight into the main entrance, you've got Ernie Lombardi catching behind the plate, Frank Robinson up to bat at the plate, and pitching on the pitching mound is Hamilton Joe Nuxhall. And the slope of that little platform there, it's an earthen platform that's held up with cement and stone and whatever else. The slope of that platform, where those statues are located directly in front of the ballpark, is the same angle of the slope that was on Crosley Field's outfield in left center and in left center. Just like a right-handed hitter would be certain of getting the ball on the slope if they hit it far enough. Okay, so you're not only celebrating the 3 classic Reds players with statues, but the slope that they're being presented on is the same slope as the Crosley Field slope in the outfield. Over to the left of them, at about 10 o'clock, you'll see the Ted Kluszewski statue. Okay, he has his arms. He used to cut the sleeves off of his jersey so that he would show off his massive biceps. He used to claim that those sleeves kind of restricted his arms. that might have been just not only a comfort move, but also maybe a little bit of intimidation move. Okay, he used to cut the sleeves off of his jersey, and the statue has him presented as such. No sleeves, biceps, massive biceps in full display, and the bat resting on his shoulder. That is, a perfect pose of Ted Kluszewski. Okay, I'm still hoping to get hold of his perfect card sometime over in Perfect Team 23, but I don't think so, because I think all of the ones that were available of him may have been snapped up and locked because of missions that were attached to that card. Okay, so anyway, 2 packs to go. I think they're both gold, and this one's gold, and we have as a Kevin Ginkel I need to look at, but let's see what's hiding out behind this gold curtain here. Live, Randy Arozarena, and he is a first-timer, so we keep him. There's even more money I get to save, so I don't have to buy to complete level 2. Okay, so we like all of that stuff. What about Kevin Ginkel? He's a first-timer also. There's even more money I get to save. Okay. And the last pack was gold in nature, as already advertised. And what have we hiding out here? A live Seiya Suzuki, and that is his first time to the collection, and he is saving me a bunch of money. His L10 is $16.90, and someone wants to sell him for 10 more than that. So he saved me a bunch of dough by showing up in my my packs. So thank you, all you silvers and golds, you live silvers and golds. Thank you for showing up today. We appreciate you being here. But in the meantime, did I make any mission progress? Is anything done? No, not quite. I got Milwaukee 2 closer to getting done on level 2. Okay. I'm 1 card away, or 1 set of cards away from getting me a Ken Caminiti. Okay. Ken Caminiti. The NL West I get before him. I get Buster Posey. I get that card before I get Ken Caminiti. But before I get Buster Posey and before I get Ken Caminiti, I've got to finish live level 1. Let me see here. Live level 1 for Los Angeles. Okay. I've only got 12 cards done out of 20. So where's that live level 1? Where's the live level 1? There's the live level 1. I got 12 out of the 20 done. I've got 8 cards to go to finish this mission. And they're all silvers or higher. Did I pick up any new ones today? I think I might have gotten 1. Did any of these silvers that came in help me out? No, I don't remember either one of these 2 coming in today. Okay. Maybe I did come into today with only 12 complete, and I had 8 to go. So look at the prices on all these cards I need to buy. I'm hiding the cards that I own. I can buy 1. I can buy 1 of the 8 cards that I need right now with the perfect points that I have accumulated so far. Okay. So anyway, we'll take a look at that. And I haven't even started selling my dupes yet. Once I start selling my dupes, I intend to make more money, honey. Okay? And we only have about 5 minutes left before our final ad break of the day. And what I'm hoping will be my final ad break, because we would be going past 2 o'clock if I went any higher. There's a Freddie Freeman on there that's going for 25K. I don't think so. I don't think I need to get that quite that high. I need to go with 8 cards. There's 4, 5, 6, let's see, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 silvers that are not even up for sale. So that goes along with these other 4 cards. That means I can cover my needs with silver cards exclusively. I don't need to go up here and jump into the gold realm. I do not need any gold cards to finish this mission. I only need a bunch of expensive silver cards. And you can see now what I mean by expensive. I can buy 1 right now with the 2K that I have in my treasury, and that'll take me down to 7 cards that I would need to complete live level 1. And live level 2 is not going to be any walk in the park either, as you can see from everything else here. Counting cards that are not up for sale at the present, okay? And cards that are up for sale at the present, I'm going to be spending a bunch of money to get that live mission done for Los Angeles, both level 1 and level 2. Okay, so let's get ourselves out of here. I need to spam some more tournaments. I don't even know if any died in the interim while we were opening packs. Everything died. Okay, let's get this started again. I can't re-enter TWIPT's Friday Night Showdown because the mission has not gone live yet. I think Dishnet said last night he expects it to go live on Monday for the mission, the perfect draft mission for the following Friday's Friday Night Showdown. Okay. I do have some a recent sim that came in, so I can maybe look at that before I come back and try to spam me up some action on my bronze tournaments here. But I already have one bronze tournament win today, so I'm happy with that. I have gone undefeated on the day so far. Those new cards that I added in last night have boosted me and put me over the frickin' top. So what are we looking at in terms of this? Oops, I didn't want that. I wanted this. I have won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games in a row. Because I started the day with a win back here the last sim in the month of August. There was how today began. That was 10 a.m. Eastern. I had nothing on the 31st, so that's 10:30. Or wait a minute. Maybe that was 10. I think that was 10. That would have been 10. So that was 10. 10:30, 11, 11:30, 12, 12:31, 1:30, and then this will be the 2 o'clock sim. So that's right. I ended up I was starting with an off day. So really, my only action on the day is what we see here, these 6 wins in a row. The previous win would have been the 7th consecutive, was before an off day. So it wasn't even part of today's action. That's how I ended the day yesterday. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I've won 7 in a row altogether, but I'm 6-0 on the day so far. I'm hoping to continue this stuff. What am I looking like in terms of my magic number? What's my magic number looking like? My magic number is all the way down to 8. Let's go, baby. Nobody's eliminated from playoff contention yet. But anyway, 89 and 51. I'm first seed in the division. It looks like 5 games or 4.5 if I count the Golden Eagles. They have a half game advantage on the Wranglers. So I have a 4.5 game advantage to be the top seed in the entire league. Because this top team that was over here, the Katy Raptors, I'm sure that that's a reference to Katy, Texas, Katy. It's a town name in Texas. They have a legendary high school athletic program in Katy, from what I understand. And their band program isn't too bad either. Okay, but the Katy Raptors, okay, A. Fish is their manager. So yeah, that's what we're looking like. Now let's see if I can go back out and spam an Ace of Bronze, or not. I want to say Ace of Bronze because that's what I used to spam last season in Perfect Game 23. There is no Ace of Bronze around anymore, but it's still full. Crap. Okay. Oh, I can show you a little bit here, or can I? I'd have to go to my tournaments. Now I'll do it with this next one that I can enter. Come on, let me enter a tournament. That word "full" refuses to go away. I want to see it go away. And that's not away. Come on, game. There we go. Now it's away. So 4002, and we'll get in there. Now I'll set my roster, and I want to show you a certain card. And I think I'm set up to show off this card in all of its glory, because it makes reference, direct reference I might add, to a card that has long been an out-of-the-park baseball favorite. And I don't want to give away too much. We'll wait until we get in there and you see this pitcher card that I'm using on my bronze tournament team. Okay. The pitcher card that I'm using is this guy right here. Marty Cornejo with the Mets from 1978. Okay. Now, here's where I get to go over to StatHead. Let's see if it picks up my screen. Yes, it does. Okay. I'm over in StatHead, and I'm going to wait until after this to do the last ad break of the day. But now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here to the search screen. And I'm looking for Marty, M-A-R-D-I-E. Oops, take out the W. There we go. There's Marty Cornejo right there. Okay, I go ahead and pull him up. And what does it tell me? He pitched for the Mets. Okay, that's a Mets uniform. He also pitched, it looks like, for who? Who else was he with? They show him in another Major League uniform, but it looks like he only spent one season with the Mets. Yeah. Who's the other team? I can't tell. Must be a minor league team is the best I could figure out. But Marty Cornejo, it says down here at the bottom of his bio, look who his son is. None other than OOTP's own legend in its own prime, Nate Cornejo. There are all kinds of Cornejo emotes out there. There are all kinds of Cornejo references, and everybody loves to sing the praises of this particular player. I'm pitching his dad's card. Okay, and here was another pleasant surprise that I found out when I looked up his dad's card. Where did his dad play college? Miami University of Ohio. This card could play on my theme team, because my theme team has not only people that played for the Reds or had Reds affiliations, like Wade Hoyt, who was the radio voice for the longest time, even though he never played a game in a Reds uniform. He was the Reds radio voice for a long time. He was also, I think, he also appeared on TV occasionally or frequently, because I was too young to remember that stuff. But anyway, Marty Cornejo went to Miami University of Ohio. If you played college ball in any of the 8 counties surrounding Cincinnati, including Hamilton County, where Cincinnati is located, if you played college ball anywhere in that 8-county area, or you were born and raised anywhere in that 8-county area, you can be on my theme team. So, Reds affiliations, college ball in the area, born and raised in the area. The born and raised was how I picked up Jim Bunning for my theme team last game cycle. I'm looking for him again this game cycle, even though the only card out for him so far is an iron card. That card probably wouldn't play in most other places. But Sandy Koufax, who has yet to come out with a card yet, he would play on my theme team because he played his college ball at the University of Cincinnati right here. Okay, Miami University of Ohio is only one county to the north, which is in the greater Cincinnati metro area. Okay, that's Butler County up there. It's also a place where one of my daughters is employed as a tenured librarian at that college. Okay, so she is up there and doing quite well, I might add. But anyway, well, it looks like he was drafted by the Senators in the second round of the MLB draft in 1970. Interesting. Okay, that might be a Senator's uniform that he's got on, but he was drafted straight out of Miami University. Okay, interesting. But that is Nate Cornejo's daddy. Okay, and everybody knows Nate. Okay, all right, here we are back in Perfect Team. And I can go out and spam me another tournament. We got a little bit of time left to kill. We might run to one of my alternate teams and open up their packs. I think I've got something close to 30 packs on each of them. I've been kind of ghost shipping those other two teams in favor of really concentrating on getting this team where I want it, my main team. I'm really wanting to get my main team cooking really hard and fast and cooking and simmering nicely, okay, which they are doing. So we can maybe take a moment and open some packs on those guys. Let me see. I've got another tournament I need to spam, so let's do this. Bronze, 13 out of 16. I made number 14. So I should be able to spam another one or two when I get back. Okay, let's go ahead and jump out. And we are going to head, oh, wait a minute. Now I got to wait a little bit. I can get a third one going if I just hang on for a few more seconds. Okay, so please bear with the old fart while I wait on this thing to open up. And then we'll go jump over to team number 2, my Finneytown Wildcats, who are in Iron this year. And it looks like at the present they're going to be spending next season also in Iron. Oh, no, I take that back. They're not in Iron, they're in Stone. I'm in Iron. They're in Stone. Okay, I'm looking to move up to Bronze next season. They're in Stone, and they're going to stay in Stone. Okay, they are etched in stone, so to speak. Pardon the pun. Or okay, now we can get in. Now we can get in. Bronze, bronze, bronze. Okay, so there's that. Then we come out to here. We can log out and get into team number 2. Okay. We don't have a tournament team built for this team number 2 yet, but we do have 35 packs we can open up. And I've already sweetened their kitty that they can use for buying cards. So, and I'm hoping to be able to use most of this to buy tournament cards for a tournament team, but we're waiting on the Iron meta to shake out before we go buying any cards. And hopefully those Iron cards, hopefully very few of them being live cards, because those cards are expensive as all hell right now. I don't want my team made up of a bunch of live cards. I want to find historic cards, which may go for actually a little less money, because those live missions are hot missions right now. Everybody's trying to get their mitts on those mission rewards. So we've got us 35 packs to go through. And we can start that. And we can get them done, I think, in the 10 minutes between now and the end of the stream. Okay. We are sitting in second place in our division, 11 games out of the lead. Okay, so that's my Wildcats, and we are ready to start opening packs. Okay, nothing new here. I'm looking for Iron cards that I can use, and they're going to be historic usually. Rondell White, okay, we'll keep him. Now I've done away with the concept of packs only, which is what I was playing on my 2 alts last year. I'm not doing packs only again. I do not like playing the game that way. I decided that mid-season, and look what we got us. We got us a nice diamond card. This guy is certainly going to play. What is it? What is it? Von Hayes, just like my main team has. Beautiful draw. Fantastic draw. I love it. I love it. Okay, Von Hayes is going to play. He's going to play on this team. Okay. Okay, we got us 1 diamond already. Can we get some more good cards? Okay, Brian Baker, live silver. Okay, Christian Pache. Okay, another brand new follow from CJ Pap 723. Thank you for your follow on the channel. Okay, yep, I've got right field nailed down. Well, that was on my other team though, Ezra Denny. You're thinking of my lineup that I had on the last team. We haven't even looked at this team's lineup yet. Okay. We haven't looked at them at all, okay? So we don't know if right field is nailed down or not. But anyway, in fact, I'm pretty sure that that Von Hayes card is going to play on this team. Hey, gold card belonging to Oh, look at it. I got my Sarge card down here, 59. He'll play on my bronze team, I'm pretty sure. Live Marcus Semien, so we hang on to him. Okay, nothing new here. And let's see, what is it? Brinnick 1107. Thank you so much for your subscription using your Prime, Amazon Prime membership. Thank you so much. And you know, Brinnick 1107, what that means. When a new subscription comes in, you get sung to, baby. So here we go. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best. And yes, Brinnick 1107, you are indeed the best. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. The old fart appreciates it. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we are ready for another pack, folks. That Mike Marshall card might not be too bad a card. I wouldn't kick it out of bed in an iron sense. Okay, good looking card. So we might look at him later. That's Rolly Stargell card. Will almost certainly, definitely play. Cal Daniels. There's another decent looking historic iron that could play on my iron team. Okay, alrighty. Oh, and he's got that Daniel mission going for him. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Okay, Vidal Nuno. I don't think so. Okay. So we are going to try to see how fast we get through these. Brett Lowry for a bronze card. Saw that guy on the other team. Okay. Nothing new here. Oops. Eduardo Olivares. Okay. Don't have him yet either. So. What about Joe Musgrove? Okay. He's first timer. Okay. Gold card. Gold card belonging to Live Will Smith. The reason I almost said Tim Smith was because I was talking to a Facebook friend of mine, a friend of the same name as I almost mispronounced this guy, because I'm Facebook friends with a Tim Smith that I marched with at OU. Okay, so 89 Will Smith. Okay, so he's a keeper. Look at the value on that card, will you? And anything that I pick up that's live Dodgers will help this team out. Okay. In fact, I could have used that live Will Smith on the other account. What about Sheriff Blake? He's a first-timer to the collection. 82 stamina. 77 on the stuff. 102. Let's go on the movement. Ooh, baby. Okay, nothing new here. Okay. Zipping through the packs, kind of, sort of. Bobby Grich from the 1972 or 73 Orioles. Nice card. Nice card. 101 on the eye, 105 on the defense. Yes, let's go, baby. He may actually play on this team with that 101 defense. What have we got here? Live Nathaniel Lau. Okay, good, good, good. He's not a duplicate. We keep him. Ken Trinkle. Okay. Iron card. Okay. 14 packs to go on this outfit. Okay, Steve Carlton. Tasty thinking. I would think that this card would be more tasty than it actually is. But not so much. Phil Rizzuto, he's got good defense, but that's about all. His hitting profile is not that bad. 56 contact versus 19 power, not so birdie. Might actually hit the ball every now and then. With the 94 defense, let's go, baby. That card will probably play shortstop on my tournament team once I get him going. Okay, there is a duplicate first baseman for iron. Okay, so nothing really new otherwise here. I'm not selling duplicate irons today. I'm selling duplicate silvers and up. Nick Lodolo. Okay. Nothing new here. Ooh, Pablo Torrealba. Okay. Nice looking card. Really nice looking card. We be keeping him. Maybe give him a shot in the pitching rotation. Possible. Nothing new here. 8 packs to go. Diamond card. What do we got? Historic John Roseboro. Let's go. Team, let's go. Okay, so that card will definitely play. He will definitely play. Griever San Martin. Okay, otherwise nothing. Hey, Eli Marrero and Nick Punto. Two tasty looking Iron Tournament cards. That's about it. Okay. And we're getting close to the end of the road here. I think I forgot to take my last ad break, didn't I? No worries. We didn't really need it. Jim Willoughby. Oh, look at another historic silver. Jeff Burrows. Let's go, baby. Jim Willoughby. Okay, not bad. Gabe Kapler. Okay. Good looking bronze card. 3 packs to go, and then this team is done. And then we'll see about maybe doing a raid. So yeah, this team has picked up some stuff. This guy here, this Miles Mastrobuoni, he looks like Cavan Biggio, Craig Biggio's son. They could almost be twins. Okay. Brand new follow from Buck Cheeks. Thank you, Buck Cheeks, for your follow. That should be follower number 921, I believe, or 922 perhaps. Okay. So thank you for your follow, Buck Cheeks. Greatly appreciate it. Let's see, did we get anything done with missions here, folks? Did we get anything done with missions? Anything. We got one. We got a Topps bunt card that I missed. Holy crap. I missed that Topps bunt card. Who did I get? I got Bobby Richardson. Oh, I didn't pay attention to him because he was an iron card. Huh. I'll be darned. I got a Topps bunt card. Okay. Nice. And there's an app code that I can get in email. Let's go, baby. And yes, I do play Topps Bunt. I have the game automatically upgraded to Topps Bunt 23 as opposed to Topps Bunt 22, which I played on my cell phone last year and had a blast doing it, and I will continue having a blast doing it with Bunt 23. So I get me a code good for some goodies, and I cannot wait to cash in those goodies. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this submitted, and we'll get that code in the mail. So there's my code. That code I need to put in, so I'm going to, we'll send you an email with the code and then more details on how to redeem it. Okay, so that's what I will do. I will wait for my email to come in, and I won't do it now, but I got me another sim coming in. Okay, because we are ready for me to head out of here. If I'm able to head out of here, hang on just a second. We're going to go to my just chatting screen, and there we go. And okay, Sconzi saying he's sneaking in right before the deadline to say hello and thanks for the streams. Hey, you're very welcome, Sconzi. Thank you for the kind words. We very if I can talk right, I'd be dangerous. Thank you very much for the kind words. We very much appreciate them. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else in chat? Okay. Had to hear me sing, Brennick. Nice. Okay. So I picked up a... Oh, I know what that drop is from. That's from another game that I play. Something called Marbles on Stream. Okay. BD Crow. No. Thanks for the kind words. I appreciate it, but nope. Subscribers are the best. Yes, I do have right field nailed down. Okay, we're going to go check and see if there's somebody else streaming in OOTP land. So bear with me just a moment. And I'm going to check and see. OOTP developments. Rich, welcome to the stream, baby. Good to see you in here. Okay. I'm going to check and see. Rich is always welcome in here. And if I had a way of collaborating with Rich on short notice, I would gladly do it just to hear him play guitar for my stream. Okay. He is more than welcome to play for me anytime. Okay. I think I see somebody. Oh, we got 2 affiliates out there doing their thing. We got Paul Sporer out there, and we have PBE Sim out there. So I don't have to extend my stream any at all. So I'll tell you what, I think I last rated PBE Sim, and I owe Paul Sporer one. So I'm going to send you over to Spore. Because I've got 2 different affiliates. Either one of these guys, either PBE Sim or the Spore channel, will give you affiliate drops. If you don't already have all of your drops, then then you should be good. Okay, by going over to. Oh, Rich is saying he's sure that something like that can be arranged. That would be gorgeous, Rich. I would love to have you on my stream sometime. Okay. And thanks to PMU Style. He is our European affiliate, and not an OOTP affiliate, but he is an OOTP fan from the great country of France, the country that gave us the not only their own Eiffel Tower, they give us those beautiful views of their own Eiffel Tower, but they also gifted the US of A with our Statue of Liberty, which is one of the best gifts that anybody could ever give to a nation, an emerging nation. So thanks to everybody for coming out. And let me see if I get this raid going for Spore. Okay, we're starting to assemble people right now. Let's see how many people we can get together. We're gonna raid him in about 10 seconds. We have 130, 131, 132, 33. We have 133 people that were ready to send over to Paul Sporer. But in the meantime, thanks for coming out and spending time with the old fart today. We appreciate it greatly. It's Gorgo 2005, rounding third and heading for home. Have a great rest of the day, everybody, and give Paul Sporer all the Gorgo love that you can. We'll catch up with everybody later, hopefully tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, when I have my very next stream. Okay? See you then, and in the meantime, hasta la bye-bye. Take care.